We're outside the Great River Regional Library. As you can see, hundreds of people lined up on Division Street. This is the hands-off protest in opposition to Trump's first 75 days in office. These are all across the state, and we're in St. Cloud's one right now. We're gonna go talk to some people, see how they're feeling, see why they're out here to protest.
My name's Greg Holand. I've been a lifelong Democrat, and I'm here because somehow we let horrible people take over, and it's just really horrible. We got to change it.
Say more about that. Who are the horrible people? What are they doing?
Well, it's all Trump and his flunky friends who just don't believe in science. They don't believe in the truth, and they're just really essentially assaulting the poor to make sure that billionaires get more money, and it's just wrong all the time. Everything he does is wrong.
Okay, my name is Dan. I'm here because I am really dissatisfied with what's happening in the United States. I have tried to contact Mr. Emmer, our representative, and get no response back from him. I believe that it's a shame that we have a Congress that has passed a budget, passed bills to fund departments, and they're not getting their money. And as a result, there are many agencies that have lost their funding. They are cutting so many agencies, it's a shame.
What would you say to Tom Emmer right now?
I would tell Tom Emmer to get off his butt and start representing the constituents of his district rather than just towing the line and not helping people that need it.
My name is Missy Novak. I live in St. Cloud, and I'm out here to stand up for those who can't, to speak my mind and make sure that people are made aware that they're not alone, that other people think the way that they do, that this isn't right.
I'm here with Mary Smith. She's one of the organizers for St. Cloud Women's March. Mary, you have some updates on how many people are actually out here today. Would you be willing to share?
Oh yeah, so we are between 12 to 1,500. It's flowing. I'm sure I'm underestimating because it filled in after I started counting. But if Brainerd can have 700, we should be able to do twice that. So thank you all for joining us and coming out and not being silenced. It's been a remarkable day. And people are going to keep showing up to make sure we protect the most vulnerable in our community.
And then could I just get some of the reasons why you're out here today, what you're asking for, what action you want to see?
I don't think Elon Musk has any right to be closing programs and firing people. And I'm worried about trans rights and LGBTQ rights and family members on Social Security and our urgent needs in housing and protecting people. And Central Minnesota is going to protect its people.
My name's Emily Esch, and I live in St. Cloud. I've lived in St. Cloud for almost 20 years, so I'm a local. I'm out here for all kinds of reasons. My sign is from the first round of the Trump administration, so back in 2016, 2017, when the first round of deportations were beginning, and I kept it around and I brought it out again because now we're seeing a new round of deportations, which has me very worried.
And say more about the fascism part of your sign. Do you think we're living under it right now?
I don't care so much about the semantics exactly. I actually inherited the sign, but I do think that we are, yes, we're living under an increasingly authoritarian regime, and that we should be concerned about the fact that the rule of law does not seem to be governing the moves of the administration right now.
Hey, my name is Maggie, and I'm a retired teacher, and I'm here fighting for our democracy, because that's what it's all come down to, whether we want to have an oligarchy for billionaires or a democracy for all the people. And this is what it takes, is I think Americans getting out in the street and showing that we're not just going to roll over and play dead.
And you're a retired teacher. What was your reaction when Trump released an executive order dismantling the Department of Education?
It's par for the course. They've been trying to do it for decades to take over public education because they want the funds that go to public education. And it's, again, let's take away the money from the least of us and give it to those who are the most wealthy in the country and the world. I think Wisconsin made it very clear just days ago that they're not going to give their state or their education system over to giving the money to for private for-profit schools, which is what the opponent was planning to do for the Department of Curriculum and Education.
Well, my name is Lena Fedema, and I'm with AFSCME Retirees United. I'm out here because I'm not willing to give up Medicare and Social Security to pay for a $5.4 trillion tax cut for billionaires. You know, our country, the tax rate for the ultra-rich used to be 90%. That's how we built the interstate system. That's how we developed all the different pieces of infrastructure we have. Our country is better than that, and we can't afford to let Trump and his friend Elon tear everything apart. And Tom Emmer needs to step up and act more like Liz Cheney and do what's right, not what he needs to do to get elected.
What's some action you want to see taken? Maybe by Tom Emmer or maybe just by regular people?
Well, something like this is wonderful. I think there's 700 people here today. And
there's almost 2,000.
2,000, wow. That is encouraging. People are getting fired up. And, you know, there's a budget bill right now that needs to be voted down. They need to get their hands out of Social Security, out of our data. They need to sustain Medicare. You kick people off of Medicare, and what are they going to do? They're going to cause more homelessness, depression, suicides. People need health care.
My name's Izzy, and I'm out here, one, because I'm a woman. Like, I need to fight for my rights, and there's so much going on in the world right now that needs to be fought for. Like, Trump's administration trying to take away so much from us. And like, as a woman of color especially, like, I'm Hispanic heritage, so like my ICE is coming for my family back home, and so like I'm here to fight for that. I'm here for my rights, for my friends' rights, like my queer rights, everything.
Would you be willing to say more about that? What's happening with ICE and your family right now?
So like, my family in particular is not thankfully affected. We're citizens, but I have friends whose families are not. I have, like, you know, peers and everything. I went to college with friends who are undocumented. Their families are, and they're stuck in the process of all these things, and so it's not fair to them at all. Like, ICE is coming in and trying to like demolish everything that they've built, and so it's heartbreaking to see that. So I'm here for that. I'm here for all of everything.
What action would you like to see in the next few weeks or in the long-term future?
I hope that he can be maybe taken down something. I don't know personally like what, but I hope that more people can stand up, more people can come forth and take a step to be here. That's the first action, honestly, is just coming together and proving that we can like stand against something.
It's almost 2 o'clock here. The protest is about to wrap up in 20 minutes, and we're getting reports that there's over 2,000 people here, which would make it one of the biggest protests in the St. Cloud area. For UTVS News, I'm Eli Holm.